Hello everybody, I'm Dr. Aimee with the Drugless Doctors. I have David with us here today. He's been a practice member of ours since he first came in with some challenges that he's going to be telling us about today and sharing his experience. So let's go ahead and get started. How did you find out about our office?
My wife was coming here. She's going through some running issues, last year I slipped a disc while I'm on vacation. Go figure. And it was a couple weeks. Pain was still there, and my wife referred me to Drugless Doctors and Dr. Aimee. And at first I was like, I don't know. Because you always think of coming to a place like this and they like cracking you and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. And first I was hesitant, and then my wife kind of egged me on. And I finally came in. They did an evaluation on me.
Mm-hmm. So let me pause there. You were a little nervous about coming in because you weren't sure what to expect, right?
Yeah.
Even though your wife had positive experience, you were still a little bit hesitant?
Yeah, because I mean, you watch movies and you see people getting stuff cracked, and you're like, oh, I don't know if I want to do that or not, but you know. But when I came in, you pretty much explained everything to me. You kind of eased my fears of everything, and after that, we had our first. What's that stuff called?
The adjustment?
Adjustments, yes. Get adjustments, and everything was great. And I started off on the 2-week plan, and I would say within 4 to 5 weeks, I was feeling better. I was actually, Dr. Aimee didn't want me to run at all during that whole time, the initial thing. I think I started running like the first 4 weeks. I didn't tell her. But, you know,
so it's tough for David because he's a big runner. Tell everybody how many miles a week that you normally run.
Yeah, usually I get anywhere between 20 to 30. I mean, I've been typically not as much as I used to do back when in my younger days, which was probably last year because I'm getting older, but you know.
So he's used to running a lot. I tell him not to run while he's recovering from this temporary injury, and you were having trouble moving in the office too. You know,
yeah.
you were having trouble sitting comfortably and moving around. We checked out your range of motion. We were figuring out what's going on in your body. Started doing treatments, and you started noticing a change after a while, and you were able to get back running. Not too many miles at first, right?
Right.
And then how about now? We're doing less frequent adjustments since you have recovered from this acute situation. How many miles are you back up to these days?
Around about 30 miles a week right now.
Okay, and you're running marathons?
Well,
well, with COVID, there's not as many available.
Yeah, there's not as
you did run a marathon after our treatment.
It was after my secondary treatments, where it was once every week. It got me to the point where I was able to do 2 half marathons within a couple weeks of each other with no problems. And now I'm training for another ultra marathon, which is going to be sometime in June. So hopefully everything's going well. Everything has been going well. I've had any back issues, just made some minor, running tweaks in here and there, but as of right now, it's perfect.
So you went from running ultra marathons to having this injury and not being able to run at all to back to running ultra marathons.
Well, getting there.
Training for running the ultra marathons. So for somebody that might be in a situation like yourself where you did have an injury and you were concerned about coming to a chiropractor because you weren't sure what to expect, what would you tell somebody who might be thinking that could be something that they're looking into?
Because I know a lot of my running friends, they have issues here and there with different things, and I would just definitely recommend, give them what my experiences here have been, and how they could, relate to what they're going through, and they could come here and get that same treatment, and it feels good as I am, and getting back from, being injured to right back on the road or the trails or whatever you run, and be back at your top of your game.
So we are really excited that you were able to share your story. I appreciate your input here. If you're an athlete, if you've been injured, you're looking to get back out there, increasing your energy, increasing your activities, give us a call. We're in Westlake, Ohio. This is Dr. Aimee with the Drugless Doctors. Thanks again for joining us today.
Thank you.